Good evening, guys. I'm headed home from work, and oh my god, y'all, like I'm really crying because I'm in traffic. Like, I'm crying because I'm in traffic and I don't want to be. I'm crying because my life just seems so stressed right now. And I don't know what to do about it, but pray. Because if I start feeling what I want to do, or doing what I feel like I want to do, like, I probably would end up in like a really bad situation. So waiting on God is really, really hard. Waiting on God is really, really hard, especially when you want to move at that moment. I was able to get Dallas on New Year's Eve, so good news with that. But this morning I got an email notification from YouTube, commented on one of my video blogs that I uploaded on YouTube. And the blog itself talked about you reap what you sow in your marriage. I mean, you reap what you sow. He proceeds to comment, so in your marriage. He commented it's on January 2nd at 1:00 a.m. And I'm so frustrated because I really didn't have good sleep last night with all of the anxiety, like all of the anxiety I have, panic, like with everything that's going on. I didn't get good sleep, and then I woke up to that. And number one, I am not married anymore. I'm not married. Number two, how did you find me? How did you find me on YouTube? Like, of course, you can Google Amber Rhodes and a plethora of my stuff will come up, but why are you Googling me? This stuff is scary. It's so, like, his actions are like concerning me. And I don't want to be on the other end talking about, you know, he did do this, he did do that, and he just went crazy. Like, I want to be proactive. That's why I got myself out of the situation that I was in, because I wanted to be proactive before it started getting physically abusive. It was already, you know, damaging me, like damaging my emotional and mental health state. But if I was physically abused by this guy, you know, then it'll be worse. But his behavior is very concerning to me. The fact of the matter is, New Year's Eve, you're talking about you're hot one minute, cold the next minute, talking about, oh, how we missed you, oh, how we all missed you. I was talking about Dallas and like how she, you know, misses me, and because of how she responded on FaceTime. They gonna respond, well, we all missed you and we can't wait to see you and stuff. And of course, not responding, because I'm not gonna respond to that, because I'm not giving him any type of leeway. Then he talking about, oh, then the next minute, oh, I'm so glad I divorced you. Number one, you didn't divorce me, I divorced you. Number two, I'm glad that you're glad that we're not together anymore. Maybe you can stop acting like this. Next minute, what y'all doing after church on New Year's Eve? Bipolar guy. And then just, you know, Happy New Year to me while he was talking to Dallas on Facebook. Hey hey mommy, how you doing, on FaceTime. I said, make this about her, don't make it about me. I don't want to talk to you. And then today I wake up to a notification talking about so into your marriage when I'm not married. And it's like, I have a whole bunch of life stresses right now. Number one being my job situation, which the Lord has not delivered me out of. I'm not even sure if, you know, he's telling me to leave or not, because this job situation affects my whole, just my life. You know, I'm at a job from 9 to 6 most of my day. I already didn't like it because I was away from Dallas for so long. Being away from my child, like, really does something to me. A lot of people can do it, you know, because they're chasing this and that, whatever they're chasing requires them, but that's not my goal for my family, you know. So I'm already stressed because if I have to do this, then, you know, I won't be able to be the parent that I want to be. So it already sickens me how I have to adjust so much from a 7-minute drive in the morning to almost an hour in the morning with my new location, and an hour and 30 minutes to get home. So I already got that going on. This is the end of the Christmas season. I don't have any money. I don't have any money. I can buy Dallas stuff, that's fine, but it's not like, I'm not even eating anyway, to be honest. I'm not eating. I don't know where my money's gonna come from. No. The worry and stress of a guy who's not even in a good mental state, who is doing things and saying things when I told him to stop a long time ago. Stop talking to me about marriage. Stop talking to me about relationships. And he won't quit. And maybe these are just the consequences of my disobedience to God, but I feel like so pressed right now. And it's January 2nd, 2019, and I was so victorious last Sunday, and I felt it. But I still had life, and this is life. And as much as I wanted to cry and stuff, I've been praying and I've been just thanking God. And in times where I just wanted to give up or just send that letter saying, look, I'm not coming to work anymore, I'm just praising God for an answer. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, that whatever you're working out is good for me. And it's hard to do that, y'all. It's so easy to be like, man, you know, well, but when God, like, it's so hard because I know you have to do what you have to do until you can make it, but when God puts like a vision in your heart, like even applying for jobs has just been really challenging for me, because even applying for jobs that like I have a 2-year-old. I would rather be on her schedule than to work a 9 to 5 every day, every holiday, I know that I don't need to be at those places because I'm not going to have that leeway. And so even with applying, it's just like so stressful because like certain things just won't do for the lifestyle I have. If I was just if I was a single person, this commute would be no problem for me. Anything, I'll be like, look, let me just apply for this job and get in, just travel anywhere 2 hours. I get that, but I'm not. And I'm praying to God that something opens up for me and my family where we can actually benefit. I'm at that job in the first place because you know, I was promised in my marriage that, you know, he was going to take care of the bills. I was going to take care of home. And I didn't have to worry about it. And then he started complaining I wasn't bringing nothing to the table. That I wasn't doing anything. Like, that's not enough for me to tend to the kids and, you know, make sure the house is a home and make sure, you know, it's kept and it's, you know, inviting and warm and, you know, cleaning and cooking and, you know, doing my business. That wasn't enough for him. He said I need to go out and work after he told me to leave my job. And so I'm there because of that reason. And, you know, I'm divorced now, so I'm thankful that I had a job to fall back on. Well, that was the reason why I'm there in the first place. And I wanted a job that's close to home. And then it moved away. And I'm just like, Lord, what are you telling me right now in this season? So this is all just what I'm going through. And I'm just, I mean, I know I'm not asking for a lot. And I'm just relying on the Lord to just meet everything and let everything come together in its perfect time and its perfect way. And allow another opportunity, which is better. No, I'm just, this is just what I'm praying for right now in this season. And I don't need added stresses. Like, I really wish I could co-parent. And the stuff that he's doing, it kind of makes me look at how he treated his ex-wife. And to be honest, like, I didn't know what he was doing, like, with her. He was telling me his side of the story, but of, you know, all the things that was going on with her. And, you know, but I didn't know what he was texting and, you know, saying to her on the side. Like, but now I see how he probably treated her and probably, you know, did this. And, you know, it's just, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. But when you want kids to, I mean, when you want adults to be adults and say, oh, well, this didn't work out. Oh, well, we just still need to do stuff for the kids. We still need to be there and help the other parent. I put myself in this situation, you know, being a single parent, you know, that's the consequence of it, okay? But I'm not going to allow my child to go without. If the other parent can't pick her up, yeah, I'll pick her up. I've done that for him twice already. If the other parent can't do this, yeah, I'm gonna step in because it's my child, but I can't even rely on him to be an adult. So it's really like I'm by myself in this journey. So I'm asking God to reveal his perfect answer to me. I'm not going to move. I said I wasn't going to move until he actually talks to me and say this and lead me to an answer. And I'm going to stick with my guns. And whatever it is, I just pray that God has the best answer for me. And that's my state right now. I stopped crying, as you can see, but I'll probably cry some more. Thankfully that Dallas is with, I can say thankfully, but he was able to get her today, and so I am able to just go straight home. But this commute is no joke. No joke. And I'm just like, what if I wanted to, like, I wouldn't even want to date nobody because of the fact that he's psychotic. That would probably piss him all the way off. Of course, like, why would I tell him, you know, but I'm a person that don't like to lie either. And I'm very horrible at lying. So even if he asks me, or, well, why can't you do this, or, you know, I can always say it's none of your business. That's because it really isn't. So y'all just pray for me and pray for my strength in the Lord.